29 forecast.
Well, as expected, a lot of rain start the day on Sunday. We had rain amounts that ranged anywhere from under a quarter to over a third of an inch across the region. Once most of the rain moved out during the morning hours, late morning, early afternoon, we had a little lull in the action. We started to see some breaks of cloud cover, and of course we were dealing with the fog. The fog is still out there. That shot captured by Linda Burton in Albemarle. And until the wind picks up, there'll be certainly some areas that'll hold on to that fog. Right now, 54 with mostly clear skies at the airport in Earlysville. 54 now is the high temperature for the day. South-southwesterly wind at 6, and those winds will shift more out of the west and northwest overnight and going into tomorrow. 51 at the Valley Airport in Weir's Cave. Again, as long as the wind keeps stirring, that'll prevent the fog from really setting in. But areas where it's gone calm, we do have those areas that are seeing that. 58 the high today at the airport in Weir's Cave. 51 currently in Madison. We've got 53 in Palmyra, 52 there in Livingston, 55 currently in Waynesboro. Here's a 12-hour loop, and most of the rain moved in prior to daybreak. And then we dealt with that throughout the morning hours, waves of rain, some of the heaviest rain farther to our east. But nonetheless, the actual cold front now is still to the west. So that will be sweeping through, and that'll certainly kick up the wind even more. The higher ridge tops of the Blue Ridge will be most susceptible of wind gusts approaching or maybe exceeding 40 miles an hour. Temperatures here tonight, because the wind will be stirring, will be elevated. So we're talking about numbers primarily in the mid to some low 40s, and so not certainly a cold overnight, but again, the winds will be with us throughout the day tomorrow, and we'll have some gusts well over 20, maybe 25 miles an hour, but the strongest winds will be realized along the ridge tops farther to the west. So here's our highs for your Monday. Many of us will top out in the mid to upper 50s east of the Blue Ridge, lower 50s in the valley, but with that wind, it'll feel chilly, and we'll likely hold on to what we call variably cloudy skies. We may see peaks of sun, but there'll be cloudiness as well. So there's our look at our Monday. Tuesday's cooler, only in the low 50s. And then we gear up for the next front that'll bring us a good chance of rain on Wednesday, along with some gusty winds. Before that front reaches us, it'll help drive temperatures up to near 60 before we chill down by the end of the week. So here we are with the rainfall amounts for Wednesday. Right now looking anywhere from a quarter to maybe half an inch. There's the American GFS model, the European model much the same. So between a quarter to maybe half an inch. So here's the latest storm system. The actual cold front still to our west. The area of low pressure is up here toward Lake Erie. And you can see the wet weather through the northeast and New England now as, again, the holiday weekend's wrapping up. It's certainly a little bit more problematic going home than it was traveling before Thanksgiving. But temperatures here will cool down a little bit, but really we'll start to feel chillier air by the end of this week. So tomorrow, variably cloudy skies will start in the 40s. It will be breezy throughout the day, temperatures in the mid 50s. And then as we move into Tuesday, we'll start the morning in the upper 20s and low 30s, so a little colder start. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds here on Tuesday in the low and mid 50s. Then we gear up for that rain in here on Wednesday, and then that'll taper off Wednesday night along with some gusty winds. Temperatures here tonight then in the 40s, winds picking up, but early on there still may be areas of fog. There's a look at the Michael and Son 7-day forecast. Gusty winds through Monday, a little break on Tuesday. Wednesday, the next chance of rain, a little chillier here, Isabel, as we roll into Thursday and Friday.
Well, I'm glad for a little break from the rain. Thank you so much, Eric.